You know, they've been here all week. They've shown throughout the week. This is kind of the culmination event of when they're given their final walkthroughs.
And you won another pretty big award that had a banner.
I won overall showmanship.
Wow. All right. Next. Your name, your horse's name,
feel like
and what
the
you
year of the
want.
pandemic,
My name's Jennifer
when we
Price.
did the virtual,
My
this was the one
horse's
area
name
you
is
said,
Callie,
I can't
and
comment,
I
I don't do, I'm not
champion.
horses.
I know enough to get me in trouble.
Okay.
Erica,
So we're equals right now, right?
Yes, we are. Erica Elliott
All right,
there,
good
the
job.
chairperson for all of our equine.
Okay.
Phenomenal job. She's been around the horses as, you know,
Is
her
she
and her little
at
boy.
the mic?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So her and Wyatt are probably, I can't see Wyatt, but I guarantee he's in that mix somewhere.
Yeah.
But she, you know, she knows these animals and their classes and what they're supposed to do inside and out.
Is that him right there with her?
Yeah, I just saw him step beside her.
My name's Cheyenne Grove. My horse's name is Ranger, and I received reserve champion for the junior contest division, as well as reserve champion for the junior green horse, or just green horse, sorry.
Good job. All right. Next, tell us your name, your horse's name, and what you've won today.
My name is Jaden Rudder, and I run grand champion in green and junior. His name is Buren Rocks.
Good job. All right, ma'am. Your name, your horse's name, and what you've won.
My name is Morgan Bennett. His name is Yoga, and I got the High Point Award, the reserve, the grand champion in jumping, grand champion in senior division contest, and grand champion in speed.
Extremely versatile
Good
kids
job.
that we have
All
in
right.
the ring right now.
Tell us your name, your horse's name, and what you've won.
I'm Michaela Roberts. My horse's name is Pete, and I won grand champion in the junior western division.
Good job.
My name is Madeline Nestor, and this is my horse, Optical Vision.
I don't know if we have to even, I don't know that we're going to stay on the whole show. We might do a little bit here until we actually have to pack up, we're going to show the entire Parade of Champions, but as you can see, we can see, you at home can't see, we're starting to pack up equipment because this room itself will be turned into the space for the livestock auction for tomorrow. Yeah, so we have to move out. There's not room for us to do our live broadcast inside. We will broadcast outside of the indoor building tomorrow. So
Again, one of those pieces that nobody realized what we actually do to get all these different events happening.
A lot happens in here.
So as soon as these kids are done tonight, what will happen is we will break down the arena, put up sail pins, completely transform the stage, redo. We have a separate backdrop that we put up.
All right, guys,
it becomes a whole different kind of place. We set chairs out for buyers. We bring tables up here in front of us.
Thank you guys for welcoming us.
But it's definitely one of those experiences where as soon as the fair closes at 11 o'clock tonight, that's when the real work begins for tomorrow, our event.
Right. Now?
So now they're clearing out the very end.
Okay.
And they'll walk the horses. This is kind of their time to shine. They'll walk them all the way back down through the back sides to get back to the horse barn.
And I bet people who are out there it probably is like a treat to see them out and about on the grounds.
They're on patrol right now.
Yeah.
So. We don't get to see them up here very often.
Now,
please make a path for the horses.
While we're waiting for them to leave, who is the livestock auction done by? Who will be performing the auction services? Do you know?
So usually Jimmy Cochran for the last couple of years has done it. But a lot of times what we'll see is a lot of our auctioneers will come out as backup support. So people, if you watch the bake auction, you notice that I was calling and Matt Miller and Jared.
Right.
It takes a lot to call a sale of that size.
Yes, I noticed that last year.
Because we'll have bidders
all over the place.
Literally on 3 different sides tomorrow.
And I noticed like you'll be up top with an eagle's eye view on those stage where you can see where those hands, well not hands, but where the numbers are going
number
up.
flat. And the reason for that, we want, no one wants a kid to miss a 25-cent bid or a
She is
$3
our
bid.
previous winner of
Which
goat
is
showmanship.
interesting.
She's also Miss Youth
Question
Fair.
to ask: how is the auctions going to be set up? Is it like per?
It's per
pound?
head again.
Okay, per head.
And what that allows, what we figured out is we've had some buyers in the past who have wanted to, spend a certain budget, but with as quick as you move during an auction, it's hard to do the math. So if I have a 136-pound lamb, what does $13.25 look like? What does $15 look like? We move at such a rapid pace that we found that when we moved to buy the head pricing, we were able to get those exact numbers. So a buyer can come in and they say, well, I want to spend $1,600 and I want to buy a goat. By golly, you can spend $1,600 on the nose.
Gotcha. There's Garrett again.
I'll say you will see Garrett stroll through there quite a few times, as well as Peyton. You'll see the
Miss Youth Fair Peyton Dugan was in the ring prior to that with her goat.
You'll see quite a few Barrett girls. There's a lot of people that'll come through.
Grand champion non-dairy goat female of show, receiving money from Mid-Atlantic Farm Credit and a banner from the Colleen Miller family. Garrett is also our grand champion junior non-dairy goat winner.
Now, will he only bring one in then? Or you said he will come through again? Will he bring them all in?
He has multiple species awards. So he'll be in once for goats, he'll be in twice or so for pigs, and another time for lambs.
Grand champion, receiving money from William Kibler Memorial, a trophy from United Bank, a banner from the Superchargers 4-H Club, and a jacket from W. Randy Smith. Congratulations to Garrett. Next in the ring, we have Grant Boyer, who is our grand champion intermediate division goat showmanship winner, receiving money from Farmers and Mechanics and Shady Grove Farm.
I'll say, and you'll see a lot of different kids coming through this, and that's just kind of the depth of the awards that we give. We do reward a lot of these kids for what they do accomplish in the arena.
4-H Club, and he's also the reserve champion senior.
Is this the same format that they used last year for Parade of Champions?
Family.
Do you remember?
As the market goes heavyweight,
they're all pretty standard. And then we usually kind of go in order of what's easiest to get to. So since goats are able to be walked across, they come across. Steers are a little bit different, steers and dairy cows, just because you want to make sure you do them towards the end because of how big they are. You don't want to, the safety is the utmost importance. So it usually goes goats, lambs, steers, and dairy, and then pigs. That could change, but.
A belt buckle from Fruit Meadow Farm and a gift from the Misty Meadows Farm. And Brian is also our reserve champion.
And this is another really good time that we do honor all of those sponsors. So each sponsor award is being announced as the child is being announced.
Only 10 years old. Isaac Boyard is next in the ring, and Isaac has our reserve champion junior division goat. He's our showmanship winner. He's receiving money from Nicholas Avery and a gift from the Misty Meadows Farm, the Greg Foster and family. And this is his first year of showing goats.
Awesome job.
I know the goat's bigger than he is.
It is.
It's funny because he's allergic to hay. So his brother was before him, and his sister is coming up behind him.
Oh, my.
And Misty was her first show goat. She is our reserve champion, non-dairy goat, female of show, receiving money from Mid-Atlantic Farm Credit and a banner from Susan and Frank Berner. And she is also our grand champion senior non-dairy goat winner, receiving money from Susan and Frank Berner. Faith Fox from the Hedgesville New Adventures is our grand champion senior dairy goat winner, receiving money from Misty Meadows Farm. She's also our reserve champion senior dairy goat winner, receiving money from Misty Meadows Farm. She is
Let me ask
also
Mike if
our reserve champion junior dairy goat winner, receiving $10 from Dawn and Keith Pingley. And she's our grand champion dairy goat female of show, receiving money from Max and Hope Kingery and a banner from DC Farms, Dan and Debbie Collison family. And she is also our reserve champion dairy goat female of show, receiving money from Hope and Max Kingery and a banner from Joe and Annie Bittereye. And this will be Faith's last year. She ages out this year, so give her a round of applause, please. Casey Payne is next in the ring, and Casey was the Market Goat Lightweight Champion. She's representing Hedgesville.
I know Casey and Kelsey, I kept flipping them back and forth earlier.
Money from Sunset Acres, and she says her favorite project is her dairy cow. Anna Grove from the Martinsburg FFA chapter is our Market Goat Lightweight Reserve Champion, receiving money from Sunset Acres. And she says her goat enjoys eating more human food than his own food. So congratulations to Anna.
we had Anna on the air last night to talk during the Cow Chip Bingo. She's the president of Martinsburg
Emma
FFA.
McCauley from Spring Mills FFA is next in with our Market Goat Medium Weight Reserve Champion, and she receives money from Susan and Frank Berner. And Susan is 19 years old and once again representing Spring Mills FFA. Emma. I'm sorry, Emma. Take my glasses off and I can't read. Sierra Knight is in next with our Market Goat Heavyweight Champion, receiving money from Glassford Farms. And she's also our Market Goat Reserve Champion, receiving money in honor of Billy Joe and Bonnie, a trophy.
So that would be one of the market animals we'll see tomorrow then.
That is one in the sale.
That will lead the sale?
And this is her
She'll
first
lead her
year
division.
Her division,
a market
yeah.
goat, and as one of her projects.
So we start each species by selling the Grand and Reserve.
Okay.
Brianna Lowe is in the ring next with our reserve champion senior showman. She's representing Hedgesville FFA, and she'll be receiving some money from Dorothy and Snow, and also a gift from Misty Meadow Farms, the Greg Foster family. So congratulations to all our goat exhibitors. Coming in next are our sheep. Coming in first is Miss Taylor Barrett with our previous winners showmanship for sheep.
Aww.
And she wants to thank all of her family for their support over the past 10 years. She'll receive a silver bowl from Joyland Acres, Joyland Shrek. And she was also our exhibitor of our Grand Champion Yo, receiving money from the Berkeley County Farm Bureau and a banner.
You can train the animals, but you can't train the kids.
From the Mark Orr family. And she wants to thank her family for their support. And this will also be Taylor's last year. She's aging out this year also.
Gonna miss Taylor,
Yes.
seeing her in the ring. She's very successful, though, in her career.
Reese Barrett
Very
is
nice
in the
young
ring
lady.
next,
I say one
representing
Barrett
Spring
leaves and the
Mills
next one comes
FFA.
in.
Yeah.
And her goat is Kathy, and her favorite pastime is
Oh.
eating and causing problems.
Her goat
Her
is
favorite
having fun with her tonight
lamb.
in the ring.
Lamb.
She is
Lamb,
our
lamb.
Lamb
Oh my
Champion
gosh.
Senior Division
Yes,
Sheep
sorry,
Showman.
thank you for the
And
correction.
she receives a gift from Clearbrook Feed, a belt buckle from Matco Tools, money from Brenda Carper, as well as
I want to know
Farmington
who's coming
Mechanics.
with them, all the little ones.
And
So
Reese
that
is
is
also
Nikki
our Grand
Sims'
Champion
daughter,
overall
Peyton.
sheep
And
showmanship
the one right
winner,
before it was Caden.
receiving
Okay.
a rotating
Her brother.
plaque in memory of Avery
And before
Burkhart,
that, they
and a
had
banner
Lakeland,
from Mr. Ed Moore.
which is Nikki Piper.
congratulations.
She owns Apple Tree Clinic in Ranson, veterinary care.
Reagan Barrett, representing the Scrabble
And
Scramblers.
lastly, we have Reagan
is our
coming in,
reserve
so.
champion senior division sheep showmanship winner, receiving a gift from Mid-Atlantic Farm Credit as
Barrett
well as
times
money
three.
from
Yeah.
Brenda Carper. She was also our
She
reserve
was
champion yo, receiving money
very
from Berkeley
impressive.
County Farm Bureau and a banner from Keith and Dawn Pingley. And she would like to thank Mom, Dad, Reese, Taylor, and Caleb for
It's
all
too
your
early
help
for
and
tears.
support
It's too
this
early
year.
for tears.
I've got him. I'm sad. Can't help it. It's one of those things you're exhausted and you're ready for
Stickles
Yes.
is in the
it
ring
to be
next.
completed, but
And
it's
she
also
loves her
sad
cow
because
projects.
it's such a big year.
Yes, absolutely.
She was our exhibitor of our reserve champion intermediate division sheep showmanship winner. She receives a gift from Mid-Atlantic Farm Credit.
Yeah,
as well as
I'm
money
crying for a whole different
from
reason
Brenda
than they're
Carper.
crying for out there tomorrow
So we
during the livestock
congratulate
sale. Like,
Cheyenne.
they're
I
saying
always
goodbye,
joke, the 9-year-old and 21-year-old are two different
Yes.
cries.
Chloe Burkhart from Valley Star 4-H is in next. And she was our Grand Champion Junior Division Sheep Showmanship winner. She receives a gift from Clearbrook Feed, a belt buckle from Brandon Elliott, and money from Harry and Dorothy Snow from Shanghai Groceries. And she has played 2 years of volleyball for EPAN. So congratulations to Chloe. Bella Smith is in next from the Scrabble Scramblers 4-H Club. And she is our reserve champion junior division sheep showman. She receives a gift from Equitable Advisors and money from Shanghai Groceries.
I don't know if she's driving the pace or
And her
the sheep
favorite
is driving
project
it, but
is
that's
her
a pretty
lamb
fast
project.
trot,
A
isn't
little
it?
bit of both.
Yeah.
Lindsay
she's giving it all
Walsh
she's
is
got.
from Hedgesville FFA. She's exhibiting Market Lamb Lightweight Reserve Champion, and she will receive money from the Withrow family. And her favorite project is her cow projects.
I'm saying it's always interesting to see what is their favorite project to show.
Right.
So she said that the cow projects were her
Brenna
favorite, and she's in the
McTighe,
ring for a lamb.
representing
But she could
Spring
come back
Mills
for a cow.
FFA
Yes,
and the
yes, she
Appalachian
can. She will.
Clovers was our Market Lamb medium weight champion, receiving money.
And there, of course, Brenna McTighe.
From
She
Diamond
looks
S
completely
Farm.
different with all her hair down.
She put her hair down,
As
and,
well as
Look at
the
her.
Market Lamb Grand Champion.
She had a
receiving
real
money from
serious
Walls
game face on
Monument,
yesterday.
A banner from Ed Bohr.
This is when they can
trophy
finally
from
let
Arden
loose a little bit and
Yeah.
enjoy their
and a
wins.
jacket
That's
from
awesome.
PRP Contracting. And she is also a national bowler.
She is 6th and nationally ranked.
Wow.
6th overall nationally ranked.
Julia Tabler from Spring Mills FFA is our Market Lamb medium weight reserve champion. And she is getting money from Diamond S Farms. She was also our Market Lamb reserve champion, receiving money from the SC Beard the Third Memorial,
Fund.
a banner from Ed Bohr, a trophy from the Dimbeck family, Dog Watch Hidden Fences, and a jacket from Jeremy and Amanda Stickles. Eric Glassford is our Market
I'll
Lamb
say you'll see
heavyweight
Garrett come in a
champion,
couple times for different things. We've seen him once for goats, now he's back for lambs.
representing the Mount Airy Winners 4-H Club, and will be receiving $15 from Travis and Tiffany Coates and Kids. And he wants to thank Frank Berner for always giving me the best pep talks before shows. Last but not least, Mackenzie Stout from the Spring Mills FFA chapter. Mackenzie is our Market Lamb. Okay, she's not here to tell you about her anyway. She's our Market Lamb heavyweight reserve champion, receiving money from Keith and Dawn Pingley, and she would like to thank the Barrett family for all of their help. So congratulations to our sheep exhibitors for the 2022 Berkeley
So we've
County
just
Youth
seen
Fair.
2 species of the how many are we going to see?
So we've seen 3 out of the 7, 3 out of 8.
Okay,
Three out
and
of
we're
the
bringing
eight.
I
our
was trying to
picks
think. I had to
in
think too
now.
quick on my
So,
feet. So we will go all the way
Start with our
through.
grand champion overall swine showmanship
more than 8.
winner.
So it's the 4 market:
Reagan Barrett
horses,
from the Spring
equine,
Hills FFA.
rabbits, chickens, small pets, dogs, and cats. I think that's 11. If anybody could count that and let me know. I think we're on 11.
But as we get to some of those categories, they're smaller categories
Yes.
because there aren't as many divisions and classes or whatever.
Money from farmers and mechanics.
That's my
Insurance,
professional
as well as Leland
description.
Yes.
Miller. She was also our Market Hall Lightweight Reserve Champion, receiving money from Diamond S Farm Show Pigs, as well as our Grand Champion Female of Show, receiving money from Lane Nelson and a banner from Bobby and Cindy Miller, and she wants to thank Andrew, Mom, and Dad. Congratulations to Reagan.
And these pigs are walking across there with no tracks or boards. Very different approach than during the show, but these were ones that we can walk freely across the aisleway without having to worry about them taking off.
That's good.
And Carter was
So you'll see some with pigs, some without pigs, but we'll take them either way.
Swine showman. And
So we're just waiting for the next group of animals to make their way.
So this one's probably bringing a pig. I can tell by how long it waits.
Oh, yeah.
You never really know.
Okay.
So Carter, there's a picture floating around of Carter walking his pig down through the yard. So
Here we go.
a lot of hours put into these animals.
Cameron, once again, from Musselman FFA. And he is our reserve champion senior division swine showman, receiving a gift from Mid-Atlantic Farm Credit, as well as money
Now,
from
wasn't
Mr.
it you
Mrs.
that told me
Dean and Beverly
that
McDonald?
despite what our impression might be of a pig, hog, swine,
Cleanest animal there is.
they're what?
One of the cleanest animals there is.
Cleanest. But didn't you tell me they were the smartest of all
One
these
of the
down here?
smartest, yes.
He's like, nope, I'm done. I'll take a little bit of the. He did not want the glory.
No.
Ella Collis is coming.
I guess
in
at this
the
point you don't
ring
really
now.
need to come out.
Ella
And it's more
is
up to if you
representing
want to
Valley
come out,
Star
right?
Yes.
4-H Club.
It's not worth it, I guess, to fight them.
And she had our Market Hog Lightweight Champion, and she receives money from Diamond S Farm Show Pigs. And she would like to thank her parents who have helped me with everything. So
I'll say these ones, they know where the feed
congratulations
is.
to
They're
Ella.
ready to go back.
Like,
It just walked itself out.
Yeah, the
Like-
feed is not in here, people.
Leland Stalling is in our ring now, representing Valley Star 4-H. And she was our reserve champion, junior division swine showman.
So you see Natasha back in the corner.
Receiving
It's been a while
gift
since she's moved
from
pigs, but
Jeff
she's
and
still
Shelley
got it.
Shopper,
It's into
and
the
also money
picture
from
section. so.
Equitable Advisor, and apparently she's going to be shy tonight and not want to go. There she is.
Now, that end where the
And she would like
garage
to thank her
door, I call
grandfather
it,
for
is
helping
where they're
her
coming
with
in. That
her
also will be the
2020
setup
fair
tomorrow where
hog.
the
That is.
picture taking
That's
will
the
be
backdrop.
for
Congratulate Leland.
for the buyers and where they get their keepsake picture.
And we have a lot of questions still coming in about buying.
Mackenzie Phoenix from
We
Spring
do have a
Mills
couple
FFA.
buyers that usually they'll come in with a plan and buy together. So we'll have multiple businesses represented by one animal.
She exhibited
And
the
they can
Market
do that in a
Hog
number of different
medium-weight
ways.
champion,
And at the end of the
receiving
night,
money
as long
from
as the
Diamond
total
S Farm
matches
Show
the check,
Pigs.
Right.
we'll take it.
And she was the Market Hog Grand Champion, receiving money from Angel Face Farm, Guy Cole, a banner from the barn at Mahogany Hill, a trophy from Equitable Advisors, and a jacket from Diamond S.
We were
Farm.
talking about the weather.
And
I'll
her
wait till
fun
she
fact
finishes about
from
her.
Mackenzie is that the first 2 months that I had my pig, I didn't like him, but now that he's won, I extremely love
Aw.
him. So we
Right before we're
congratulate
selling
her.
them. So
Oh, gosh. Oh.
Peyton Dugan is
there
in
she
next,
is again.
representing Spring Mills FFA and the Scrabble Scramblers 4-H Club. Peyton is 17. And she also has a very shy pig. And Peyton exhibited our Market Hog Heavyweight Champion. So she will be receiving money from the Diamond S Farm
Pig
Show
said
Pigs.
no go.
Yeah, they're throwing the brakes on. So
And she made a quick
after they put in a full day yesterday,
Yeah.
or Tuesday, we're looking at it.
Yeah. That's all they want to do. That's all they
Yeah,
got.
that's all they got in
the
them.
ring
Nothing left in the gas
with
tank.
that imaginary pig. I like
That's
that
a great.
imaginary
She just
pig.
is like, I know mine.
Taylor
Yeah,
was
she's like,
our
here I am.
champion
This is my banner.
female
I like
Taking
it.
my
show.
walk of
She received
fame.
money from Golden Rule Farm and a banner from the Knott family. And once again, this is Taylor's last year. She ages out this year. So congratulations to Taylor. That concludes our hog show. So now we're going to move on to our beef show.
Which one?
Beef should be next.
My hearing is
So
going.
they'll clear the alleyways of all the
Where's the
swine
beef?
and get
If
ready
we
to
can
transition
clear out
into
the barn,
cattle.
please, so we can get our beef animals in here. Okay, once again, Taylor Barrett's coming into the ring with her
she is.
imaginary beef.
I think she's got it right.
And
you
she
know?
was our winner of our previous winner's beef showmanship. And she receives a silver bowl given in memory of Benjamin Byers. And once again, Taylor is aging out from the Scrabble Scramblers 4-H Club. Reese Barrett is on deck next.
Well, where is she?
And again, as they start to pull some of these
Okay, I lied.
animals,
We're going
it
to
will
Grant
take a little bit
Boyer,
of time.
Yeah.
representing the Appalachian Clovers 4-H Club. And Grant is 12. And Grant had the reserve champion intermediate beef showman. He receives a gift from Mid-Atlantic Farm Credit, as well
There it
as
goes.
money from the Golden Rule Farm. And Grant was also our champion scimitar, receiving money from Boyd Show Cattle, John Boyd and Scott Boyd. And he wants to thank Boyd Show Cattle for breeding a great one. So we congratulate Grant.
So he got it set up and it was time to go.
Yeah.
Reese Barrett, coming in from Spring Mills FFA, was our reserve champion senior division
There she is.
beef showman, receiving a gift from Mid-Atlantic Farm Credit and money from given in memory of Mrs. Janice Cloud. Reese was also our market steer lightweight champion, receiving money from LT and Natasha Puffenberger, and her steer's name is Queso Blanco.
Oh,
Colton Sabert from Scrabble Scramblers 4-H is coming in next. And Colton was our grand champion junior division beef showman, receiving a gift from Jeff and Shelley Shopper, a belt buckle from Scott and John Boyd, and money from Summit Community Bank, as well as Windy Rock Farm, George and Brenda Miller.
As you can tell, some of them get in here and both freeze up. So this
Colton
animal
would
definitely
like
has thrown
to
the
thank
brakes on.
JR and Christina Barrett and all of his sisters, Reese, Reagan, and Taylor Barrett. He would also like to thank Andrew, Drew, and Yvette Bohr. So we congratulate Colton. Lindsay Walls from Hedgesville FFA is our market steer medium weight reserve champion, receiving $10 from the Butler Farms show cattle, and her favorite project was her cow project. Andrew Bohr, coming from Hedgesville FFA, and Andrew is 15. Andrew showed the Market Steer Grand Champion, receiving money from Wall's Vault Service, trophy
So this
from
is the
Garden
grand.
Equipment,
And this, he'll lead off the beef tomorrow
jacket from
night.
He will.
Patriot
He will
Auto
kick off our beef
Auction,
show.
a banner
guy.
from Windy
He was
Rock
also,
Farm, a rotating plaque from the Nedmar
round
Memorial
robin
Berkeley County Farm
representative
Bureau.
from the beef farm.
Andrew was also the Market Steer Heavyweight Champion, receiving
And of course,
money
the Barrett
from
girls are behind
Boyd
him.
Show Cattle, John and Scott Boyd. He was also the Reserve Champion Angus winner, receiving money from Windy Rock Farm. And he was also the exhibitor of the Champion Crossbred, receiving money from LT and Natasha Puffenberger. Cheyenne Stickles from Scrabble Scramblers 4-H was our Market Steer Heavyweight Reserve Champion. She will receive money from Boyd Show Cattle, John and Scott Boyd, and she'd like to thank everyone that has helped me with my steer this year.
Stuck.
So congratulations to Shy. She doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go anywhere. Brenna Butler from the Blue Ridge Helping Hands 4-H Club was our Reserve Champion Feeder Calf winner. She receives money from Keith and Dawn Pingley, as well as a banner from Hilltop Farm, the Morgans. And she is learning how to work with and show cattle, and she likes working with cows.
Nice.
So congratulations to her. Chloe Burkhart from the Valley Star 4-H Club was our champion all other breed winner. She receives money from Shepherdstown Pharmacy, that's the Knott family. And she was also our reserve champion female of show, Beef Cow, receiving money from Windy Rock Farm and a banner from the Knott family. And she says, taking a heifer for the first time is my favorite project. And we never saw her smile leave her face the whole time she was in the ring. And Chelsea Lewis from the Valley Star 4-H was our reserve champion all other breed, receiving money from Shepherdstown Pharmacy, as well as our reserve champion Scimitar. And she really enjoys working with her animal projects. So we hope to see Chelsea back in here another year. And once again, we have Miss Peyton Dugan with our Market Steer Lightweight Reserve Champion. She receives money from Dawn and Keith Pingley, and she's enjoyed raising my steer since he was a calf, and I'm extremely proud of my homebred steer. So we congratulate Miss Peyton.
Who doesn't want to cooperate for
Yeah.
its picture.
We're starting to see a trend in these.
Yes.
That concludes our beef show.
Right. Another one in the books. What do you think's next?
I believe dairy.
Dairy? Because we've seen, no, we haven't seen the we have two more markets, right? Categories. Because we haven't seen, or did we saw the pigs?
We're done.
So we're just
done
done
market.
We're done market. Okay.
We
so
move on to just breedings, or what we would
Move
call
on
stock
to our
animals.
dairy
So
show,
Stock
which was just
we
held
have
today
dairy,
in
and then
the
we
arena.
move to, I believe it's rabbits, chickens, and then all other small livestock. It's funny.
And
I've been
don't
playing
forget,
like
we
on my
have-
phone throwing it back
when
and
we
forth.
get
I've
through with
disabled
our
it for like
animals,
20
we have all of our
minutes now.
special awards yet to give out after that. So don't leave. We got more coming.
So you'll see a wide
First in
variety
the
of
ring,
dairy
we
cattle
have
that'll
Miss
come in this ring
Paige
for
Knott
this
really?
from
event.
Scrabble
And
Scramblers.
when you say wide variety, what do you mean by
Paige was
that?
our previous winner.
Type, so you'll see heifers and cows both, but you'll also see a wide variety of breeds, I believe.
Given in memory of Benjamin Byers. She was also the reserve champion female of show, receiving money from the Roy Davis family.
And most of these
well
animals,
as a
all the
banner
ones
from
from this
Rolling
point
Acres
forward, will
Farm
probably
in
be heading
memory
home
of
tomorrow
Wayne
morning
Long.
early, right?
Also,
Yes.
she
The
was
animals
our
check out if
grand
they're
champion
non-market,
Holstein.
if they want. I mean,
Yes.
they don't
She
have
received
to. I
a
guess
plaque from
You'll have some
Sandy
that goes out
Davis.
Saturday or late Friday night.
And she was
But for the most
our
part, these will all
reserve
go out.
champion senior dairy exhibitor, receiving money from Mrs. Sherman Beard.
so. They were
Is
asking
that a
me.
fun fact, or she wants to thank her parents for putting up with her bad attitude?
Oh, well, at least she admitted to
She's
it.
honest about it.
Do you know who's in the celebrity goat milking tomorrow?
I do not, so I'm not privy to that
In the ring
information.
next,
All right,
we
I'll
have
tell
Miss
him.
Kelsey
I'll say I can
Payne
answer
from
the name
I
if
do
you
not-
want me
no,
to.
no,
chapter.
No.
I mean, you are a local celebrity at this
I'm
point.
not, and I did it last year. Once you've won and done.
And
I don't think that's a
says her
rule.
favorite
Yes, that is a
project
rule.
is halter
I won. I
breaking.
can't go back and it's not
don't know
fair.
about
I don't
that,
want to do
child,
that to
but-
whoever's in the contest.
So
I love how
she
you
is
said that
our
and you
grand
couldn't make eye
champion
contact.
Senior Division Dairy Showman. She receives a gift.
It's a
from
warning.
Atlantic Farm Credit, a belt buckle from
Well, I mean, I feel like they helped me to win because they let me have two turns.
Oh, no. You never admit that.
And she was also our reserve champion.
Absolutely, she has to
dairy
defend her
heifer.
title. So I don't know that there's
She
too many people
receives,
who have
money
invested as
from
many
the
hours into the
Sherman
fair,
Beard Memorial.
without being an officer at
And
this point. So
she
you might be the
will
top-notch,
in
top
the
dog in
West
this
Virginia
event.
Dairy Princess
I'll
contest
get a
week
trophy.
after
I'll
next
go
at
get Sarah to get you a
Jacksonville.
trophy.
So we wish her all the luck in that endeavor.
It might not have the right animal on top of it, but it'll be a good trophy.
I don't need a joke. Oh, my.
Kelsey was also our grand champion overall dairy showmanship winner. I'll read it real fast while she walked out the door. Receiving a rotating plaque and a banner from United Bank. Sorry, she forgot to give me that paper. Casey Payne is in the ring with our, she was our senior reserve champion senior division dairy showman. She is representing Hedgesville FFA. She receives a gift from Mid-Atlantic Farm Credit as well as money from Linton Brothers, Inc. Casey will be exhibiting at the dairy show the week after next, so we get to see her again in a little while. Savannah McDonald is coming in next as the grand champion intermediate dairy showman, receiving a gift from Mid-Atlantic Farm Credit, a belt buckle from the Knott family, and money from Farmers and Mechanics Insurance, as well as the Linton Brothers. And Savannah was also our grand champion dairy heifer and will receive money from Mid-Atlantic Farm Credit. And she would like to thank Bess and Daniel Lang.
And again, you'll hear some of these names repeated. Bess and Daniel
Addison
have been
Haynes
phenomenal
from Hedgesville
at mentoring
FFA
some of these younger youth who wanted to take dairy.
Was
So a lot
our
of these
reserve
colored
champion,
cattle that you'll see coming in with
intermediate
red and
division
white
dairy
are Bess and
showman,
Daniels.
receiving a gift from Mid-Atlantic Farm Credit, as well as money from Linton Brothers, Inc. Addison's only 14. And it's her first time showing dairy cows. Leland Shoemaker from the Swan Pond 4-H Club
I'll say little guy with a big
was
cow.
our grand champion junior division dairy showman. Receiving a gift from Equitable Advisors, a belt buckle from Brandon and Casey Fields and family, money from Summit Community Bank, as well as money from given in memory of Janice Cloud. And Leland will also be exhibiting at the West Virginia State Dairy Show week after next at Jackson's Mill.
How often do you see someone from Berkeley County take a title at states?
Very often.
Julie
We are known in the
Snyder
Panhandle to bring
coming
home
in
multiple
from the Spring Mills
awards from the State Dairy
FFA
Show.
and the Mount Airy Winners 4-H.
that's something we should celebrate on the BCYF page if we find
She would
those
like
out.
to thank
Maybe you can
everyone
pass
who
those
has
along
helped
to me.
I can do
shape
that,
my
'cause I usually
showing
get
career.
pictures.
Starting out in the goat
So
farm,
this is Julie's
I never
last time
thought
around
I
the
would be
arena for the
where I
dairy
am
show
with
this
my
year.
beef and dairy projects. Thank
she
you for
ages out
pushing me
this
to
year.
always be my best. She was our grand champion female of show today, receiving money from the Roy Davis family and a banner from Rolling Acres Farm. And she was also our grand champion senior dairy, receiving money from the Fred G. Butler Memorial. This will be Julie's last year. Julie is aging out this year, so we congratulate her. And Julie will also be at the dairy show a week and a half, so we'll get to see her again too.
Someone just asked the question when we might as well share that on stage, on air. Aging out age is
21. So a lot of these kids start showing when they turn 9.
Wow.
And they'll show. Ideally, they would show for 12. Some get a 13th year. But
depending on a birthday.
yes, it's truly a very short-lived blink of an eye kind of thing. We do have some clover buds that start at about when they're 5, but it's a very small project based on compared to, especially when we talk about these livestock animals.
Oh my gosh, look how tiny she is.
Yes, these little junior heifers.
Jiu-jitsu? You do jiu-jitsu?
Jiu-jitsu.
Hope you do it better than I can say it. And she wants
Fierce
to thank
in the ring
Julie
and on the streets.
Snyder for helping her out this week. So congratulations.
Good job.
That concludes our dairy show. We're moving on to our dog show.
What?
Dog.
We have Remington Webb.
I remember
from
these
the
from the first day.
Superchargers
Yep,
4-H
Remington.
Club. Remington is
No
19,
dog.
technically 20.
They probably don't bring them back,
They
do
do.
they?
No, very rarely do they.
Because you're not
She
allowed
was
to
our
have
grand
Exactly. So
champion
you're
they
not
don't
allowed to have
stay.
them. And we make an exception for the dog
and
show.
receives money from Diane Maynard. And
So
was
sometimes
our
we'll bring
dog
That
them
would
in.
be the
but-
one
show
group of
reserve.
animals, the pet
Receiving money
dog and
from
cat
Shanghai
shows that
Grocery
they don't
and
stay
a banner
Correct.
on
from
site.
Inwood Animal Center.
There's
Ryan Barrett from
Oh,
the
Bubba.
Scrabble Scramblers,
Yeah, he has his ribbon.
also known as Shaggy Boy, was our reserve champion Wiggles and Wags, receiving money from Aaron Cooley. Favorite project is dog. Thanks to my dog for being the goodest boy. Also, Grandma Linton, Dad, Mama Linton family, and Barrett cousins. Carly LaPole from the Blue Ridge Helping Hands was our Grand Champion Canine Connection winner, receiving money from Diane Maynard of Maynard Concrete, and was the dog's best of show, receiving money from Shanghai Grocery, a trophy from Dog Watch Hidden Fences, and a banner from Inwood Animal Center. And Carly is aging out, so we won't get to see Carly anymore at the dog show. So we congratulate Carly.
So she's 21, so that was the
Haley
last time
Marks
she goes to
from
the
the
ring.
Arden 4-H Club.
It definitely takes all chair people, volunteers to make sure all of them get announced.
Yes. Show winner. And she receives $25 and a banner from the Inwood Animal Center. And she taught her cat to sit, spin, high five, and many more tricks. So congratulations to Haley. Moving on to our poultry.
The guy with the bullfrog didn't come back.
No.
Dakota Haas.
I'm saying they're usually carrying a chicken.
Haas.
Oh, yeah.
From the Valley Star 4-H Club is our grand champion overall poultry showmanship winner, receiving a rotating plaque from Lisa and Thomas Duvall and a banner from Brandon and Casey Fields and family. And she was also the grand champion intermediate division poultry showmanship winner. She receives money from Farmers and Mechanics Insurance, money given in memory of Roberta Byers, a belt buckle from AWC Contracting, and a gift from Brandon
He was
Campbell.
not having it.
And her fun fact is that she likes crochet. And she would like to thank Mom Marissa and my dad David for all their help and support.
Sometimes all the planning in the world just does not have an effect.
That was good. Stir things up a little bit.
Sarah Folk from the Mount Airy Winners, I'm sorry, I was reading your fun fact, was our reserve champion, intermediate division poultry showman, receiving money given in memory of Roberta Byers and a gift from Brandon Campbell. Her favorite project was the poultry showmanship. A chicken's earlobe determines the color of its egg. Is that true?
So if it's white, it'll lay white eggs, of course. And if it's off-white or brown, it'll lay darker colored eggs.
Sierra Haas, also a Valley Star 4-H Club, was our reserve champion, junior division poultry showman, receiving money from Shanghai Grocery and a gift from Brandon Campbell. And she would like to thank my mom, Marissa, and my dad, David, and my sister, Dakota, for helping me and telling me to never give up.
Are the poultry pretty docile?
Yes.
That's
Parker
good.
So a lot of these have been worked with for showmanship, so they're used to being handled.
Have the grand champion pullets and receives money given in memory of Junior Miller, as well as grand champion poultry, receiving money from Marlo Vertan, and best of show banner from Jeff and Billy Joe Ryman. Carly. Emma Lohr is in the ring with the Grand Champion Senior Division Poultry Showmanship winner. She receives money from Farmers and Mechanics Insurance and money given in memory of Roberta Byers, a gift from Brandon Campbell, and a belt buckle from AWC Contracting, and she was also the exhibitor of the Reserve Champion Pullets, and she receives money given in memory of Junior Miller. And her favorite project is all of them. Carly LaPole is back in the show ring with her as the previous winner's poultry showman. She receives a silver bowl from Lisa and Thomas Duvall. She was our reserve champion poultry, receiving money from Brandon Campbell and a banner from the Knott family, Shepherdstown Pharmacy. And she was also the exhibitor of Grand Champion Laying Hens, receiving money in memory of Robert Withrow. And she would like to thank her family for all their help.
So Sarah and I, my sister, sponsor all of the Poultry Winner
Congratulations,
Awards.
Carly.
So that was my kind of, I did sheep and poultry. Those were the two things I really did good at. So when they came up, we took over all of them, and we've just added
was
since.
the reserve
And you'll hear some names. Thomas and Lisa Duvall, they were the, Lisa was the past poultry chairman.
Roberta Byers, and a
So it's
gift
definitely an
from
interesting way to
Brandon
keep that
Campbell.
family aspect of it to
That's
it.
awesome.
Chickens. Now here's his fun fact. He likes working with chickens, and chickens cannot taste spicy stuff. And he would like to thank everyone for their support. So congratulations.
So you actually put red pepper flakes in their feed to deter them from different parasites.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, we're getting into the rabbits.
Okay. Is this our last group?
Zabo.
So I think we've done everything, haven't we?
Zabo.
I think,
Sorry
no,
about
we'll
that.
announce
Was our
Skillathon.
grand
There's
champion.
still some announcements.
Overall,
There'll be
Rabbit
Skillathon,
Showman.
Rate of Gain, as
Receiving a
well as
rotating
herd
plaque
control.
from Will and Stephanie Browning and a banner from the Golden Rule
Skillathon.
Farm.
What else did you say?
And was also the grand champion senior division Rabbit Showman.
Skillathon,
Receiving money from
Rate of
farmers
Gain,
in the
which
Kansas
is
Insurance
the
and
rate at which
Golden
these
Rule
animals
Farm,
put on
a
weight.
belt buckle in
And then
memory
the overall
of Belinda
Herdsman's
Rainey
Awards, which is
and
how
Amanda
cleanly and
George,
how
and a
visually
gift
appealing do they keep their
from
pets.
Hidden
Gotcha.
Springs Farm.
I said it too
And
quick
her
the first
fun
time,
fact
and then I had
is
to think about
she
it.
likes to play basketball. Maggie Browning from the Tomahawk 4-H Club was our reserve champion senior division Rabbit Showman, receiving money from the Golden Rule Farm and a gift from Will and Stephanie Browning. And her favorite project is woodworking because she gets to do it with Dad. So we congratulate Maggie. Cheyenne Grove from the Valley Star 4-H Club.
I think the Rabbit Show was the most startling
Grand
show that I
champion
was introduced to my first
division
year of the
Rabbit
pandemic.
Showman,
Oh, gosh.
We won't go
money
into
from
details
Farmers
about
and
that.
Mechanics
I
Insurance
have
and
forgot
from
about
the
that
Golden
until
Rule
you-
Scarred
Farm,
me for life.
As well as a belt buckle in memory of Belinda Rainey and a gift
Just
from
no one
Hidden
prepared
Springs
me for that.
Farms. And her favorite project is rabbits and horses, and
I
she would like
honestly
to
forgot
thank
all
her
about that
family
until
for their
you just said
support.
that.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Good memories made, absolutely.
Yes,
in the
memories.
From the
10 station.
Hedgesville New Adventures 4-H Club is 14, and she is our reserve champion intermediate division Rabbit Showman. She receives money from the Golden Rule Farm and a gift from Will and Stephanie Browning. And she wants to thank you for giving me this award because it will be my last year showing rabbits. Alea Dozier from the Swan Pond 4-H Club
Lots of rabbits.
is our grand champion junior division Rabbit Showman. She receives, this is her first year showing rabbits. She receives money from the Shanghai Grocery and KH Construction, a belt buckle in memory of Belinda Rainey, and a gift from Hidden Springs Farm. And her favorite project is showing her rabbit Ruby. Levi Serball from the Scrabble Scramblers 4-H Club is our reserve champion junior division Rabbit Showman, receiving money from KH Construction and a gift from Will and Stephanie Brown. And rabbits and horses grind their teeth. That's his fun fact. Thank you, Mom and Dad, from Levi.
So cute.
Holden Custer from the Southern Cross 4-H Club was our reserve champion junior doe, receiving money from the Schmidt family from farm, and was also our reserve champion junior buck exhibitor, also receiving money from the Schmidt family farm. And she would Holden would like to thank Stephanie Browning for all the jokes and smiles. Liam Custer from the Southern Cross 4-H Club was our exhibitor of our was our champion junior doe, and receives money from the Floor family. And Liam's favorite rabbit breed is the Lion Head. Jacob McGowan from the Tomahawk 4-H Club was our reserve champion senior doe, receiving money from the Shop 304. was also our champion senior buck exhibitor.
Well, I like how he made his look like a cape. He's a superhero.
Hey, you know, whatever it takes to get through that ring.
I love it.
Receiving money from Shanghai Grocery and a banner from the Knott family, Shepherdstown Pharmacy. Isabel Hoover from the Valley Star 4-H Club was our reserve champion senior buck exhibitor, receiving money from the Shop 304. And Isabel really enjoyed this year in 4-H, and she can't wait to do it again next year. And Luke McGowan was our Tomahawk from Tomahawk 4-H Club, was our champion senior doe exhibitor, receiving money from the Shop 304.
We can thank Mikey for that.
Exhibitor of the champion junior buck, receiving money just from the Schmidt family farm. Was also the exhibitor of the Grand Champion Best of Show Rabbit, receiving money from Shanghai Grocery and Best of Show.
It amazes me what people do to avoid the camera.
I know, congratulate our funny
and then others not.
No, absolutely. Some flock to it. Some of them just run at all costs.
Goodness. All right.
Let's get all those exhibitors another round of applause.
Woohoo!
Each barn species was tasked this year to do a barn decorating contest. So it was the first annual barn decorating contest in honor of the 75th annual Berkeley County Youth Fair. And we hope to continue this tradition every year. So the winner of our barn contest this year was the Swine barn.
The Swine barn.
Let's give them an applause.
They did a Charlotte's Web theme.
It was very cute.
And they will receive next year to decorate their barn a rotating banner that will have the year that they won, and then the other species are going to fight to get that banner
that's cool.
so they can hang in their respective barn the following year. Kind of like a 4-H Spirits Day. So let's congratulate the Swine barn for winning the first annual barn decorating contest.
Our Dairy Production Award.
So this would be the cow that
produced the most milk.
We take, I'll tell you how this is done. We take a milk sample. Anybody who hasn't visited our parlor, we take a milk sample on Sunday mornings. We send it to the lab. They analyze it for protein, fat, and somatic cell. We put it in magic formula, and we get our winners.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was going to say.
Our third place winner is Paige Knott with Ken Bill.
Nice. Congratulations.
And you can come up and get these things now. Yep. Our reserve champion receiving a picture plaque and money is Paige Knott with Jazzy.
Congratulations.
And our grand champion receiving a picture plaque and $25 is also Paige Knott with Ava. So she ran the gamut.
Wow.
She
good job.
Won the trifecta there. Our Herdsman Award. Our Herdsman Award. All three need to come down. We're going to start with our hogs. Third place, Cody Laymaster. Second place, Samantha Silkworth. And first place in hog herdsman, receiving first place, receiving a plaque and money, would be Dominic Gagum. So if any of you guys are here, please come down. And each one of you will receive a bucket as well.
Okay, this little guy wants to
our
fall off the
beef
table.
herdsman,
Just doesn't like to stay up here.
Our
He's
third
ready
We are
to go to
thriving
sleep.
tonight,
I'm
folks. We are
telling you.
thriving.
We
Be
are.
thankful there's not a
That is
camera.
Chelsea
Oh,
Lewis.
my goodness. We're falling apart here,
Let's
people.
just hold
Second
this.
place for beef herdsman would be Briar Moss. And first place in beef herdsman, receiving money and a plaque and a bucket, will be Owen and Reed Miller.
All
I
right.
wonder if they share a bucket or do they
don't
each get a
know.
bucket? This interests me.
For our dairy awards, third place herdsman will be Savannah Jenkins. Second place, Allison Minginney. If you'll come down and get your awards. And first place in dairy herdsman, Miss Julie Snyder. For our chicken herdsman awards, third place, Kaylee Lohr. Second place, Grayson Anderson. And first place, chicken herdsman, Dakota Haas.
I know we're wrapping up our Herdsman's Awards.
For
We have
our
about 4 more
sheep
sets of
herdsman,
awards to give
third
out.
place,
Okay.
Then we
Brianna
will
Lowe.
announce our Skillathon winners.
Second
Monday
place,
night,
Bailey
Tuesday night.
Ryder.
Oh, yes, yes,
And
yes.
first place,
Because there's two divisions of that, too, a
herdsman,
junior and a
Junior,
senior.
yes,
Yeah.
Brenna McTighe. Our goat herdsman, third place, Anna Grove. Second place, Austin Dusing. And our first place winner for goat herdsman is Carissa and Caitlin Greenfield. Our rabbit herdsman winners, third place, Blair Roberts. Second place, Michaela Grove. And first place, Holden Custer. We need to recognize Reagan Barrett as our winner of the round robin showmanship that was in here earlier today. She showed her expertise in showing a beef, a dairy, a goat, a sheep,
She showed it
a
all.
pig.
She showed it all.
Yes, she did.
There you go. Congratulations. Our Skillathon is our new was a new division this year, and we have a junior and a senior division. Our fifth place in our junior Skillathon is Macy Butler. And Macy will receive a custom folding chair sponsored by the Gall family, as well as a custom tumbler sponsored by Jeff and Billy Joe Ryman. Fourth place in our junior Skillathon is Delaney Wilburn. Also receiving a custom folding chair and a custom tumbler, sponsored by the Gall family and Billy Joe and Jeff Ryman. Third place, Chelsea Lewis, receiving a custom folding chair and a tumbler. Second place in the junior Skillathon is Faith Reiner, custom folding chair and a tumbler sponsored by the Gall family and the Ryman family. And our first place in the junior Skillathon goes to Maggie Reiner, receiving a custom chair and a gift card from the Gall family and the Ryman family. Our senior division winners in the Skillathon. Fourth place was Brenna McTighe. Third place, Brianna Scheuer. Second place, Grace Hinkins. And our first place winner in our senior division of the Skillathon was Peyton Dugan, receiving a folding chair, tumbler, and a gift card.
The queen herself.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we thank the Gall family and the Ryman family for sponsoring those awards.
And that was the first livestock
Our
skillathon we've had here.
contest for our market animals. We're going to start with the hogs. And in third place for the hog rate of gain would be Brooklyn Bowers. Second place receiving money is Trent Dunham. And first place in the hog rate of gain is Catherine Peach. And they can come up and get their certificates here at the desk. Our lamb rate of gain winners, third place, Chelsea Lewis. Second place, Amelia Dugan. And first place in the lamb rate of gain would be Miss Peyton Henry. Mr. Peyton Henry. Our beef winners for rate of gain. Third place, it was apparently a tie between Taryn Payne and Lane Barges. Second place, our beef rate of gain was Mackenzie Files. And our winner in the beef rate of gain, Owen Miller. For our goats, our third place rate of gain winner, Benjamin Bentz. Second place, Maggie Reiner. And our first place rate of gain winner for goats, Miss Peyton Dugan. And our last award for the evening is our Friendship Award.
Oh, they're going to give us an award, Mikey.
I know, they're going to, finally. I've been trying to win this award since 2009.
Come on.
And all we know that it is anonymously given, picked out of a magic hat somewhere, but our winner of the 2022 Berkeley County Youth Fair Friendship Award is Cody Laymaster from the Mount Airy Winners 4-H Club. If you're here, come on down. That is our last award. We would like to thank you.
That wraps up another amazing day at the Berkeley County Youth Fair.
Love hearing all those extra awards throughout the night and seeing all those champions one more time. Congratulations to each and every one of those champions, plus everybody who exhibited here as a champion. Right, Mikey?
In my eyes, they are.
That's right. Well, we've got one more day left at the Berkeley County Youth Fair, and tomorrow's a biggie. So most of these animals we saw, at least half of them, are going to be going home. The other half are going to be going to market. And so we hope that if you're watching today, this evening, and you are a prospective buyer, that you won't let any rain, if there should be rain in the forecast, keep you from here. We would like for you to come out and find your market animals tomorrow and be a part of that. What do you have anything else to say, Mikey?
Buyer's reception kicks off at 5:30. The sale starts right at 6:30 on the dot.
All right. If you have any questions, call Mikey.
304-596-4655.
There you go. All right. For another day at the fair, I'm Mary Beth Blair. And
I'm Mikey.